from the crib. This is your host, Mr. G, and we have something special. We're doing a Madden 21, Madden Nation, Fantasy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a fantasy draft. Alright, so we're going to jump right into this. Create a new league. I'm going offline, and I'm going to use an active roster.
Select the team you want to join.
I hope you have a good day. I'm a diehard Giants fan.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
And I'm going to be a player. I'm going to create. And I'm going to be a quarterback. Scrambler quarterback, you know that. Top pick. Now this is the player that I had before. So I'm going to keep the same player. Now what I'm going to try to do is, as you see, I'm a diehard Giants fan. But what I'm going to do, first let's go to the league settings. And as you know, all Madden. But of course, that's the only way to do it. And everything else is going to stay the same. So I'm going to back out. And then we're going to go to starting point. Now I'm going to go to fantasy draft. Just to see where I wind up. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Now I'm gonna start the fantasy draft. We're gonna start drafting. And we're just gonna sim it, see what happens. I wanna see where I land. By the way, I need y'all to subscribe to this video. It's gonna be a fantasy draft. We're gonna rock this out. Also, need y'all to like this video. Drop me some comments. Cash Nasty, shout out to you. No Shack Life. TD, T Martin, Chris Smooth, all the rest of the YouTuber gamers out there. One love.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Okay. Let's see where we at now. We drafted you because we love your talent. And we're excited to have you on the team. But you didn't play much in college. And we honestly don't know a lot about you. That's what this preseason is about. You'll be playing the first quarter of our game this week. Use it to loosen up your arm, straighten your legs a little bit. Show us what you can do. Not a problem. Why not? Okay, I take that. That should be easy. We're on Green Bay. But before I do that, let me check my team. See what it's looking like. I'm going to go to depth chart. See what my backup. Oh, Sam Darnold. Okay. So you know we got to go out there and do what we do. Definitely got to make an impact. Alright, it's a halfback. It's a rookie too from Florida State. Alright. Okay. Fullback. Alright. Okay. Deshaun Jackson. Alright. We can work with this. Alright. Got a couple of big names on here. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's go to options. Make sure we got this time down pat. As you see, it's all Madden. That's what we do over here. Nothing but all Madden. Let me check the sliders. I don't know if I put it on 8 minutes or not, but we're gonna check it out. Hopefully I did. But let's go. Install game plan here. Let me go here.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is your development trait. Superstar and Superstar X Factor players will progress.
So let's see what I'm running with here. Okay, freight train. I think I'm going to leave that in there. Why not? That's my Superstar X Factor ability. Give me quick draw. Pocket dead eye. And got your scrambler. That works for me. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna stimulate it so we can jump right into it. And we're gonna play the whole 60 minutes. But of course, it's game time. Let's do this, gentlemen. Let's do this. Showtime. Madden 21. Madden Nation. Fantasy. Draft. My story. I'm at quarterback. 80 overall. Okay. Shit, they stack. Phoenix is stacked. Alright. Pardon me, Arizona. Alright, let's go. Showtime.
Today.
And we at Lambeau Field.
From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Alright, let's get it, boys.
It's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
First game for the preseason. My guys are going to come out and perform.
It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers.
Boy.
Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Julian Edelman on the return.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
You got Jackson over this.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Got a 1-on-1 over there. It's automatic.
Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. 30. The 20. 10. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery. Touchdown for Arizona.
Justin Tucker.
Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Coming out with
that'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17.
Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But he's got the hook up here into Deshaun Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
The 31-yard line.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Come on, Mike.
It's Chuck Clark picking it
Gotta
off.
do better.
So
Right
out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a 2nd-round pick back in April out of Oklahoma by way of Alabama. It's Jalen Hurts.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Hurts. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
You gotta watch
5
it.
yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Go prevent.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
That's a big down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Stop right here.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Packers nothing.
The first throw for the backup Haskins. Able to find Deion Kane complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Packers offense set to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player.
Oh, really? One that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Right.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. King, 26 yards.
Right.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Still won a W.
Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now we're down. 3 scores.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates.
Let me see something. I got to get him out of here, man. Check this. Let me see if I can. I can't even take him out. Can't take him out. Oh, they killing me. Yeah, there we go. I need that boy in there, man.
Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Give me that.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
We need some help. We won't set that.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Coleman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. When he runs, he seems...
Hold on a minute. Deshaun Johnson is not in the game. Why is that? I need him in there.
To do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They got to give me some time. He's got a one-on-one over there.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
How you got that?
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Wow.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
They didn't play.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, come on. Really?
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Telling me, man.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Anthony Hitchens able to get him for a loss of about 3.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From the gun, it's Haskins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Haskins back to the air. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Haskins out of the gun. That's complete to Smith. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Haskins This is Johnson. He's got it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
He took over fast enough.
Escaping the pressure right. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1.
All right, we're going to send him.
From the gun, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Deion Kane. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Just 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started. Less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Came off the bench that fast.
They go play action with Haskins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Audible.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Arizona.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. That one into the hands of Kane. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground now with Smith, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Tucker's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball's going to be touched out just shy of midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Look at this shit.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. He had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Brandon. I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals add on.
Nasty work.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Give me 7 points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's gonna get it.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it,
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. A gain there of 21 yards for Deshaun Jackson. That's number 600, his 600th catch in his career.
Oh, boy, is he explosive. Always has been, always will be as a receiver. And it's not just running past people downfield. It's catching the short passes underneath, the bubble screens, just getting the ball in his hands, and a big play awaits.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Back to throw again. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It's all right. It's all right.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Extra point good by Prater as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Not good as a W. Where's in the preseason?
And Prater set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The football going back over to Arizona now. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10.
And it's crazy. He hasn't done shit since he's been in the NFL.
Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Team stats. Passing yards. He had 9 first downs. It wasn't bad. But we got to do better. Only one in the red zone. We got to do much better. Unacceptable. No upgrade available.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Now let's see what he's talking about. Well, we know at least one thing about you now. You can move the ball. How you feel out there? Do you think you'll fit in with the offense? Yes, my teammates are great. I think I'm the best player out there. That's what I gotta go with. But of course, I feel like I got the time to do some great things in this offense. Okay. My boots picked up. All right. All right. Well, there you have it. It's only a preseason. Even though we walk away with the W, it's all right. But the boy got a lot of things to work on, and we're going to get that done. But once again, this is Madden 2K21 Fantasy Draft. My story. Till next time, this is Mr. G, live from the crib. Subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment. Share the video. Until next time, much love. Peace.